I don't give a darn where the Leafs are in the standings, what their record is, but last night's game was a very big showing of what the future is like for this team. Now, what I mean by that is they started out very slow. They got absolutely obliterated in the first period. They lost 11-2 in shots in the first period. At one point, I know it was 17-7. That's awful. However, your goaltender kept you in the game. That's what good teams do, right? Good goalies keep them in the game when they're not playing too well. It was 0-0. The Leafs have a good rush. Zdeno Chara, very soft on this play. Just waving to stick around. Oh, yeah, William Nylander. Oh, Matthews has the puck. Let me just do a little bit of that. Austin Matthews snipes it on Tuukka Rask. Great feed by William Nylander. His 12th, 1-0 Leafs early in the second period. Okay, that's a good job. Zach Hyman, beautiful tip. Absolutely gorgeous tip from Jake Gardner's point shot, making it 2-0 Leafs. We know it's the Bruins. We're in Boston. This is the Toronto Maple Leafs. Brad Marchand scores his 8th. Okay, 2-1. Here we go. We are facing Boston, remember? But this is a new regime Leafs. Freddie Anderson makes an absolutely gorgeous glove save. Not sure who it was on, but it was beautiful. Just a gorgeous, gorgeous save to keep this a tie game at that point. Third period rolls around. All right, the Leafs got a 2-1 lead over the Bruins. Still not very comfortable. James Van Riemsdyk scores his 12th of the year, tying Austin Matthews for the team lead in goals. Also, with 21 points, he leads the team in points, looking very, very good. What the heck is this? See? I didn't even know what that was. All right. And that was assisted by Bozak and Matt Hunwick. So Bozak's got a couple points over his last few games. He's looking really good. 3-1. But doesn't this bring back flashbacks to people? But this, like I said, is a new team, a new Leafs. And they hold off the Bruins. Connor Brown with the empty netter to make it 4-1. But it was too late at that point. And the Leafs win 4-1 in Boston. That was a crazy game. And it was a big game for a few reasons. Obviously, Boston is that wild card team at the very moment. So the Leafs are 5 points back of them with, if I'm not mistaken, 3 games in hand. So you know what? As much as we're saying playoffs are a no-go and this team is going on a rebuild, like I said, we want to see good games. And we saw one last night. The Leafs played very bad in the first period, but they found a way to come back around. Old Leafs teams, you see them play a bad first period, and you're like, oh boy, here we go. This is going to be a rough one. This team is different. Freddie Anderson stood on his head, a goal on 33 shots. He was very good. Tuukka Rask coming into this game was spectacular, but he gives up 3 goals on 19 shots, and the Leafs just... You know what? I'm going to say it. I'm going to say it right now. The Leafs are 2-0 against the Bruins this year. I like it. I like it. The new regime is showing new things, and I love what Mike Babcock's done with this team. I think we can all agree with it, right? You have a really tough loss against Minnesota. The team plays well, but they just couldn't get a bounce. And they go on the road to Boston, not a place they like playing, and they find a way to win 4-1 against the Bruins. Just great. Just fantastic. And then they get in Montreal, 10-1 whopping of the Avalanche. And hey, that's who we play next, a.k.a. tonight. So that's going to be a fun one. Looks like Antoine Bibeau is going to get his first NHL start tonight. That's going to be awesome for him. It is expected to be Bibeau. I can't see why it wouldn't. It's a back-to-back. The Leafs have Bibeau up, and Rath obviously was on waivers. So it's probably going to be Bibeau. It is a home game, so it's a 7 o'clock start. Yeah, Sunday. It's going to be, you know what? It's going to be very interesting to see how the Leafs play on a back-to-back against a not-so-good Colorado Avalanche team. It's going to be very interesting to see that. And the Leafs play so good on the road in Boston, right? It's weird. The Leafs... Not sure why I didn't focus there. That was really weird. You know, they don't play well in the first period in Boston on the road. That's been like the norm of this year, not playing well on the road. But then they find a way. Oh, jeez. I'm a whole bunch of a mess today. They find a way to grind out a big win against a good team on the road. The Leafs have not been a good road team this year, as we know. They found a way to win. Now they come back home. Can they get the win and win both back-to-backs? That's been rare this year. If they can do it, hey, man, this is their opportunity too. You play a good team, Boston, first. You get the win. Now you play Colorado at home. If you can get the win, it's huge. It's absolutely huge. And this would help this team, right? They'd be 2 games over 500. They'd be right in that playoff hunt. They'd only be 3 points back of Boston? Yeah, 3. It would only be 3 points back of Boston, so that would be nice. You never know. It's going to be a doozy. And I do apologize for this being a late video, as you guys know. You know, I was going to post this later because I was out last night and away last night, so I wasn't able to put up the video for you guys. So that is going to do it for this video, guys. Hey, if you enjoyed the video, hit that like button. I do appreciate it. If you enjoyed the game, hit that like button because, hey, you know what? Darn good result if you ask me. And, you know, comment down below. Also subscribe, guys, if you haven't already, because you know what? We lost a couple subscribers. It's all right. You know, you got to regroup. You got to regroup and keep pounding it in there. You know, comment down below what you guys thought of the game. Who impressed you? Who looked really good? Because the team did look pretty darn good in the second and third periods. And we'll talk to you guys later tonight. Leafs, Avalanche, and Monday Night Raptors edition. Bucks, Raptors. We'll see you guys then.